How are you guys? Hope you're well. My name is Hiro Maina, aka Kamuhunjia, and this is Kamuhunjia Show. And today I have a very, very special guest. And this guest is well known. He's well known in the industry, acting, and anaitwa Juma Anderson. He's an actor, and he has played in that program the role of a boss for more than a decade. We have seen him playing as Papa Shirandula, boss in Juma Anderson Holdings. And today we will be talking with him. So guys, this is a program, this is a show that you cannot be able to miss, because we will be talking about the program, how he has been, where has he been, what is he doing right now. You know, we see him as a boss in the program. Is he a boss in real life? This is what we'll be talking about today. And before I introduce him to you guys, remember Kamuhunjia Show is proudly sponsored by Emmaus Affordable Homes and Properties. We are located at Jewel Complex, 4th floor, room 404. And we have two projects which we are selling, one in Matu and the other one in Makutano. The one in Matu, you just need a deposit of 10%, because the total of the one in Matu, we are selling it at 299,000 Kenya shillings, and you only need a deposit of 10%, which is 29,900 to acquire this plot. All you need to do is book this plot with just a deposit of 10,000 Kenya shillings, with just a deposit of 29,900 Kenya shillings, and pay the balance in installment. And the project in Makutano, we are selling it at 350,000 Kenya shillings, and you just need 10% of this amount, and that is 35,000 Kenya shillings. Remember, the Matu project, we are calling it Sunview Estate, and Sunview Estate has a very well done access road and ready permanent beacon installed, fenced property with gate, electricity on site, breathtaking nature views. And remember, it is a 1 hour and 24 minutes drive from Nairobi, 12 minutes from Matu town, 1 kilometer from the Garissa highway, and our Matu project is just behind the governor's office. All you need to do is deposit 29,900 to acquire this plot and enjoy a flexible payment plan of up to 6 months. What are you waiting for? The other project in Makutano, we are calling it Tumaini Gardens. Tumaini Gardens is a 50 by 100 plot, permanent beacons installed, perimeter fence, and the gate electricity is just 100 meters away, and it is proximity to Kemri University, 1 hour drive and 17 minutes from Nairobi, 15 minutes from Nairobi Nyeri highway, and 25 minutes drive from Mwea town. Remember, our Tumaini Garden, which is 25 minutes drive from Mwea town, is very suitable for construction of houses, agriculture, and speculation. All you need to do, guys, is call us using our mobile number, which is 0710-455-421, and book your site visit, which always happens on a Wednesday and Saturday. So call us today and invest with Emmaus Affordable Homes and Properties and unlock your future. And of course, you'll protect yourself and your generation. Also, we have Himadot production. I've been talking about Himadot production, for quite some time right now. And what we do is video shooting, editing, and these are things that you should be, you should be, talking to us, so that we can be able to help you improve your services. You have a dowry, you have a wedding, you have a graduation, anything that requires a video shooting. All you need to do is call Himadot Production, and we'll be there for you. Remember, even music videos, we have done a lot of them. So call us today and enjoy our services today. Even MCing, if you want Kamuhunjia to come and MC kwa harusi yako, why not? Of course. Ama mnaona siwezi chekesha watu. Of course I can do that and a lot more. Call us 0775 666 715 0775 664 715. And now, without further ado, wacha niende kwa Juma Anderson kwake kazini tukajue ako namna gani. And without further ado, help me welcome the one and the only Juma Anderson. How are you, Juma?
I'm good.
Uko aje?
Nashukuru.
And
thank you very much for looking for me.
Do
you mimi?
Nimetafuta.
Yeah, it's been a long search. Since last year, right?
Since last year.
Unanihitaji, niko held up kidogo. Nakwambia niko free, wewe umeshikamana. So, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
It's never late.
Of course. So tukianza naweza taka uangalie hii kamera.
Yes.
Tuambie sisi tunakujua kama Juma Anderson kwa kipindi ya Papa Shirandula. Sasa unaweza tuambia majina yako ni Juma Anderson. Maudu kurushia kwa M-Pesa itasomaje?
Hapo kwa M-Pesa. My real name is William Juma.
William Juma.
Yes. It was just a coincidence that when these guys were casting for the role of Juma Anderson, the character had a name Juma. Lakini sasa na mimi pia ni Juma. So there was nothing to do other than run away with it. So Juma Anderson, that's the character. William Juma, the person. Yes.
Ulizaliwa wapi?
Whoa. It's a long story. Let me make it short. I come from a family of 3. Sisi sasa ni wanaume. Kitambo nilikuwa nasema family of 3 boys, but now we are men. And I'm the last born. My father is Kenyan, my mother is Kenyan. But my father used to do business in Tanzania. Dodoma as well. So I was born there. In Tanzania. But I was brought back to Kenya by my mother when I was 3 months old. Yeah, so I don't know much about Tanzania. I was just told the story. Hey, you were born in Tanzania, and then you were brought back here when you're 3. When you're 3 months, you can't even know what's happening. Yeah. Kwetu ni huko Busia. It's right on the border. So between Siaya and Busia counties. So I'm from Siaya and Busia at the same time because we speak both languages. Yes. But whoever wants to find me, my local market, when I retire, I'll go there. It's called Bumala.
Iko Busia.
Iko Busia county.
Yes. Sasa uligrow aje ukiwa mtoi?
So my parents separated. That's why my mother came back with us to Kenya. And because from Bumala to Busia border is approximately 24 kilometers. You can cross over to Uganda and come back. In fact, when I was in class 5, I used to ride a bicycle to Uganda and come back. So when my mother came back with us, she got remarried to a Ugandan, and up to now my mother is in Uganda.
Up to now
as we speak. We were left with our uncles. So I grew up with my uncle because my father was still in Tanzania, and he was married to a Tanzanian. So as we speak, I am a true East African. Why? Because my mother got married to a Ugandan, and they were blessed with 3 girls. So I have stepsisters in Uganda. And my father got married to a Tanzanian, and they were blessed with 2 girls. So I have stepsisters in Tanzania. Na sisi tuko hapa. So I was raised by my uncle and my aunties. At one point, my nursery schooling was in Thika. We used to live in Blue Post because my auntie's husband used to work at the hotel, Blue Post Hotel, and they have the servant quarters down there. Yes. So I grew up there. I went to nursery school there, class 1, class 2. Class 3 I went back home, Mushago. Nikasomea class 3, 4, 5, 6 mpaka 8. Alafu nikarudi nikasoma, nikakuja tena kusoma high school huko. And my college in Nairobi. Yes, so that's Juma.
Wow. So ulisoma mpaka wapi?
I did literature English Lit, University of Nairobi. I don't know whether my literature is good. Is my English that
Yeah. Tunakujua kama mtu mwenye anaongeanga kama ni Kiswahili sanifu.
Yes.
Ni Kiingereza.
But I have never really, because I'm supposed to be a teacher by profession, I have never been in class teaching. Because while in college, I bumped onto a very good lecturer who probably mentored me into what I am today. But my acting career started in high school, now strongly in high school. And then by coincidence, we had a connection. There's a guy who introduced me to arts properly. His name is Otieno. Now Steve Otieno. Steve, he used to come to our school to just train artists. And by the way, what was doing? You know, I was called to St. Mary's School Yala. You may not know that. I was called to St. Mary's School Yala and Sarai Boys, but I couldn't go to those schools.
Why?
Listen, my parents were separated. I was being raised by my uncles and aunties, and they also had their kids in school. So in Sarai, you don't pay fees, you don't buy a uniform, but getting money to transport money from home to Nairobi was a bit hectic. So we delayed. So I was taken to a day school in Nairobi here, a day school that was well known for sports by my uncle, Kamkunji High School. So that's where I did my high schooling. Yes. So this guy used to come to Kamkunji. I was not a good footballer. Kamkunji was known for football, netball, and handball. Football, netball, and handball. But I wasn't good in that. So I chose arts instead. And when I went to college, arts started paying me. Mimi nikaamua.
So acting yako ulianza ukiwa high school ukakuja hivyo mpaka college. Maybe you can unaweza tuelezea how you started, acting and your first TV debut.
So I did a few shows in high school, and because like I said, our school was well known for sports but not arts per se, so we didn't go far. Immediately I was done with high school, I was called because I think Steve realized that I was a bit better than the rest, so he introduced me to the National Theatre. When I joined the National Theatre, when I went there, I was introduced. There was a festival going on, so I got casted in a play known as The Marriage. It was a script written by Nikolai Gogol, a Russian. Yeah, he's also written. Well, the name escapes me. I'll remember and then tell you. Then it was a play on an international stage because we had guys coming from Netherlands, England, the US, Canada, everywhere. So I can say I was plunged into the deep end of theatre because I went acting with professional actors. It wasn't easy. Yeah, that was my first performance at the National Theatre. From there, of course, I went on doing other shows here and there. My first TV debut, I did a play. It was a set book. Siku Njema. Siku Njema, written by the late Ken Walibora. After doing a play on stage, we were called at the KIE, Kenya Institute of Education then. Right now it's known as KICD, Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development. So we were called to audition for that role. Incidentally, the audition was between me and Churchill. Because Churchill was also doing Kongowea. I was doing Kongowea, the character, and Churchill was also doing Kongowea, the character. There's another guy. He's since joined politics. He's called Eric. Yes, Eric. So I was picked, and we shot the book. and that was my introduction to screen. Yes.
Wow. So apart from before Papa Shirandula, kuna zingine zenye umefanya?
Oh yeah, mingi. After that performance, I'm also a narrator. I do narrations, a storyteller that is. So I got a call to go and audition for a show that was running on KTN, Club Kiboko. There was a segment where you tell stories. If you remember, probably when you were young, they used to do stories, magic show, and all that. So I went there to audition as a storyteller, and I got picked. I did that show for close to 3-4 years, and then Papa Shirandula came in. Yes.
So which year was that?
Can I really remember? No. Don't
of course, but you can maybe remember when Papa Shirandula.
2005, we started doing Papa.
In 2005.
Yes. 2006, 2007, I think.
Hapo.
Yes.
So ikakuja kuisha 20.
Not kuisha, ni mimi kutoka kwa program. I got wrapped in early 2018. I think January 2018. That's when I wrapped.
Oh, ukitoka ulitoka before ikue?
Yeah, before program i-wrap kabisa. Mimi nilitoka, not just mimi, office yote. Wale walikuwa kwa office, we had the gate section, we had the slum scene, and then we have the office scene. So we got wrapped early 2018. Yes.
Okay. So from 2007 to 2018. Tunaweza sema 10 years, 11?
10, 11. Let's just call it 10 years.
10 years.
Because the year 2018 is January ilisha. So just call it 10 years.
10 years.
Yes.
10 years, a decade kwa kipindi ya Papa Shirandula.
I'm telling you. It's a long time.
It's a long time. Unaweza sema acting inalipa?
Well, it pays. I managed to buy a piece of land with that job. I managed to, although my son is still in school, I managed to take my kids to school. So at pace, I did a lot that I'm not sure if I would have had I not been in the program. Yes. So now that you've mentioned this, whether art pays or not, art pays. And it normally irks me when someone asks, Juma, so apart from acting, what else do you do? And I keep asking myself, I am an actor, professionally. I'm a thespian. So this is what pays me. This is what puts food on the table. It's like I don't remember meeting a makanga and asking him, hey, apart from being a makanga, kitu gani ingine unafanya? ama mwalimu, apart from being a mwalimu. Yes, I know our industry is not that big, but art does pay.
So watu waache kuuliza wasanii hiyo swali.
Well, you can't stop mwananchi kuuliza swali lolote lile. Mwache tu aulize.
Lakini wajue ni job.
Wajue ni kazi. Yeah.
Okay. So kwa kipindi ya Papa Shirandula, unaweza maybe tuelezea character Bible yako ilikuwa gani ndio watu wakumbuke vizuri?
Juma Anderson. A no-nonsense boss. With a heart of steel. But we had a special relationship with Papa. Because according to the script, Papa had helped me when I was still struggling. That is in the script.
Okay.
So when I made it, we made it together. Only that this is like you're a young man out of college, you hustling up and down, and then one day you get, for instance, you are driving your Kavits because you ndio unaweza afford your time. Ama uko tu na kabike kako, bicycle sio motorbike, unaendesha kidogo umepata pancha, alafu kaochi fulani anakuambia buda, hapo mahali umepata pancha si pazuri. So fanya hivi na hiki tuwezi sukumana. Unaenda wapi? Na vile nimetoka hapa naishi ya Lang'ata. Unaenda Lang'ata? Sio Lang'ata. Nilikuwa namaanisha Lower Karen, naenda Kibera. kutoka Kayole mpaka Kibera hautamake. Fanya hivi, wacha nikuwekee bike hapa. Wewe kesho ukirudi mchana utengeneze bike alafu uendelee. Alafu jamaa anakuwekea bike. So and then you come back, you know, in Nairobi you can't trust anybody. So you come back, you talk to this guy, and this guy is very friendly. One other day you're with your wife, you're hustling, and he helps you. So this is someone, when you make it, you want to be with him. So this is what happened in the program. Juma Anderson was helped a lot by Papa Shirandula when they were struggling. So when his company prospered, he decided, I need to have this guy with me. And he was always giving him advice. Hey, don't do this. You know, as an old man, I have seen young men mess up. So don't do this. Just this should be your focus. And so that was my relationship with him. Only that Papa, the actor, yani Papa the character, used to have baadhi ya wale watu wakipata pesa anafikiria sasa hii si nitavute kamrembo kengine nikaongeze. Anaongeza kamrembo pesa inaisha. Yes. Alafu sasa tena yule yeye ndiye alikuwa anakupatia advice namna unaweza handle pesa. Now it's your turn to advise him. Kijana wewe mzee bwana, ushakuwa mzee, usijaribu kuoa. Anakuambia wewe kazi yako ni unipatie pesa. Ile kitu pesa inafanya usiulize sana.
Remember, we have Emmaus Affordable Homes and Properties with us today. And guys, I need you to own a plot today. And we have a project in Matu which we are selling a 50 by 100 piece of plot at 299,000 Kenya shillings. And you just need 10% deposit to acquire this plot. Remember, you will pay the balance in 6 months installment, or you can choose your own plan of paying. And this plot is just 1 hour 24 minutes from this plot is just 1 hour 24 minutes drive from Nairobi. Imagine. And you can be able to acquire this plot by calling our mobile number, which is 0710 455 421. And also you can acquire 455 and acquire Sunview Estate in Matu. We also have a project in Makutano. We are calling it Tumaini Gardens, a 50 by 100 piece of plot which you can acquire today at a cost of 350,000 Kenya shillings. And of course, you don't have to have the entire amount. You can just deposit just a small amount of money, which is 10% of the total cost, which is 35,000 Kenya shillings, and acquire Tumaini Gardens today. And enjoy a very flexible payment plan with Emmaus Affordable Homes and Properties. Call us or visit our offices at Jewel Complex, 4th floor, room 404, or use our mobile number to book your site visit, which is 0710455421. Remember, the cost of these properties, your title deed fees is included kwa hizo amount. So guys, call us today and enjoy, you know, a very flexible plans of payment when it comes to owning a property, and own a property today with Emmaus Affordable Homes and Properties. Now, Juma Anderson is waiting. So speaking of Papa, it has been now 2 years since a pass. Ni nini unakumbukanga sana yake?
Papa was, you call him larger than life in our lives as the Papa crew, and he was a large man. We all know that, but he was a guy that loved quality. He could see talent in you even without you knowing it. Now, people should know that Papa had a background of theater, and this is what I normally advise upcoming artists. If you've not joined the industry, please do not jump the ladder. I know there are those who want to be famous. Wewe umekutana na mtu anakuambia unaweza act, ama umemwambia unaweza act, unamuuliza space kwenda kwa TV. That should not be it. You should start from scratch. Scratch here means do stage and graduate pole pole, because stage will shape you. It will make you a good actor. It will make you identify your strengths and your weaknesses, so that DOPs will not be struggling with you. When you pass through stage, it gives you the discipline. Listen, this industry has no body that polices it. No. This is not like a company where you get employed and your boss tells you the dress code here is ABCD. Call time is this time. Watu wanaingia job saa 2, ukikosa mshahara inafanya And the industry is such that if you're not disciplined as an individual, you lose out. You should know that you are in public limelight. If you're on TV, don't get drunk out there. Do not go insulting people. Do not go assaulting people. Don't just mess up. And how do you learn this? Or where do you learn it? On stage. So Papa passed through stage. And if you look closely, the guys that started off with the program, most of them are from stage. Njoroge, stage artist. Mama Nyagodhi, stage artist. Will Broder, stage artist. Even Awinja, stage artist. Juma Anderson from stage. Naliaka, stage. So that is how it was. Fatima, those who started off the program were nearly all of them were from stage. So it gave the program Papa Shirandula a big foundation to start from. Yes. So Papa used to look at quality. Not every Tom, Dick and Harry would join the program. Have you ever acted? Do you have the experience? Apart from having the face, do you have the experience? So I remember him because of that quality. He would not like call someone at this is a relative kuja to hapana. What value are you adding to the program? Yes.
Wow. So you remember him for being a professional actor?
Yes.
And he's the guy tunaweza sema angepeleka our industry mbali sana. He had visions, you know.
Look what he did to Otoyo and Jalango.
Yeah.
Both stage actors, by the way. He watched them on stage, and he was told they're good actors, and picked them from there, gave them a platform. And the rest is now history. Yes. Okay. So in my opinion, he was a guy that would unajua kuna siku hizi unasikia mtu anasema hiyo TV hiyo usanii unajua ndio uchukuliwe lazima ujue mtu. Imagine I have never been picked because I know someone. And other than Papa Shirandula and hiyo Club Kiboko and my first stage appearance, I mean TV screen appearance, which was on KICD, formerly Kenya Institute of Education. I have done other series. I've done Changes, an Mnet production for 4 years. And I didn't know anybody. I just went to audition and then I got picked. I have done many others. Recently, I think last year, late last year, I did Selena. I was just called to audition and many others. So hii maneno ya lazima ujue mtu ndio chukuliwe. Kwa Papa by the way hata ungekuja umwambie Buda sina kujua nipatie Carol. Anza kuambia jiprove tu kwa
yes.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's Papa. Unfortunately he's gone. And it's the will of God. Yes.
Yeah. So tukiendelea unaweza tuambia na tunaweza taka kusikia your opinion. Recently of course Kamuhunjia show nimekuwa nikihost wasanii na kuna wenye wamekuwa pleading for help from Kenyans. Wanasema acting imekuwa hakuna pesa. Maybe what is your take kwa issue kama hiyo?
Wow. Acting, just like any other profession, has challenges. I know acting is more. we are in the limelight, so people focus on us a lot. But I believe there is a guy that was a banker somewhere that lost his job because of COVID. I believe there's a guy somewhere in NGO that lost his job because of COVID. There's just a lot. But because nobody gets to highlight their story, you don't get to hear about them. So acting, because we rely on an audience, especially when you're doing stage, and COVID didn't allow us to converge. So obviously it was going to affect us. And I don't think it is wrong to ask for help. I mean, rather than going to commit suicide over there, you go to your fellow human being and ask for help. I don't think there's something wrong with that. It's just that when you do that, you must be ready for judgment, because guys are going to judge you. Yeah, it is not lack of planning. I know guys say artists we don't plan well. Listen, even the best laid out plan sometimes comes a cropper. So you can't say that this guy didn't plan well or that lady didn't plan well. No, it's just that challenges are there. Some choose to suffer silently. And when you suffer silently and you do something atrocious, then guys come back and start, like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Couldn't you just, call for help? And when you call for help, either way, you're going to be judged.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So we have challenges. Our industry has challenges, but it is not out of will. I don't think a sane man would just sit down and wait to call for help. You only call for help because there is a reason for it. There's a very good reason for it. And if you have a good heart, the same way you extend a helping hand to a beggar in town, you can also extend a helping hand to someone who needs it. Yeah, that's my opinion. Yes, we need to save. But who says that if you save, your future is guaranteed? It's still 50-50. You might save now, but you only save when there is something, okay? So here's an example. You work on TV, you're doing series, you get paid per episode, or maybe per month, and your pay is, say, this is just an example, your pay is, say, 50,000 per month. You are married with 2 kids. You pay rent, you take them to school, you feed yourself, you transport yourself to wherever, you have parents back at home who wants your help, brothers or those who rely on you. How much are you left with per month? Probably 10,000. If you don't drink, let's assume you don't drink, you don't go out to party, so you have 10,000, you want to save it. Who's telling you that your kid will not fall sick one way or the other? True. Who's saying that you won't fall sick? So someone falls sick, you try to help. Christmas or celebrations are here and there, you want to also celebrate. You go out there because you're a public figure, unafaa kung'ara vizuri, watu waone umeng'ara. Hizo nguo hautanunua, hautapewa bure, hakuna mtu anakupatia. And it is even worse on us. You go out to buy something and they watched you on TV, bei inaongezwa.
Inakuanga hivyo.
Mtu anakuambia, hey, boss, unaona kwa TV. Wewe huwezi nunua kwa hii bei. Wewe acha kulalamika. Mara ngapi tumeambiwa hivyo? Mimi nimeambiwa mara moja mpaka nimezoea. I don't take offense. I just, flow with the current. So I don't think it is wrong to ask for help if it is genuine. Yes.
Wow. So wewe unaweza sema venye uko sahihi, uko sawa kama msanii?
Kama msanii, I would like to do more. Since I left Papa, COVID came, COVID happened. I must say, I also struggled because like any other Kenyan, we struggled.
Of course.
I have been lucky and unlucky at the same time. I got a job at KICD to direct some scripts there during the COVID era. I got called here, Jasena Production, and I think they have been with me for the better part of my out of Papa life. And I've done series here and there. So I've done a movie. I think I've done 2 movies so far. Yeah. So I might say I count my blessings. When God blesses you, say thank you, Lord. But I would want more. I would want more. Yes, and I'm working towards that. I would want more, and I'm working towards it. Yes.
So currently, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Currently, I'm working for Jasena Production as a script supervisor, and yeah, what virtually what do they do? Before artists come on set, we have to go through lines. We read together. And make guys have their lines. Unajua kwa watu huko nje wanafikiria tu unasimama tu mbele ya kamera na unaongea. Hapana, there must be a script. So mine is to make sure that you are within the script. Yeah, we give you leeway to add a little bit of creativity and there, but you have to be within the context. So that's my job. That's what I'm doing currently here, and also and other activities. Yeah. So currently I'm working for Jasena Production.
So for how long have you been at Jasena Production?
I've been here since last year.
Last year?
Yeah, last year June. Last year June, yes. Yeah.
Wow. So maybe unajua kuna majobs zinakujanga huko nje pia zingine.
Oh yes.
Maybe what do you do? Do you do maybe emceeing? Do you do maybe motivational talks?
Like I said, I'm a narrator by profession, a storyteller that is. Even when I was doing Papa, I used to do motivational talks in high schools. In fact, ni COVID ilinitoa shuleni hii COVID wakati shule inafungwa, I was in Meru. I've been in Meru, Kitui, I've been all over the country. Loitoktok, Busia, Machako, kila mahali. Yeah, so I used to do motivational talks in schools. I still do, only that because of COVID I haven't been out there. I'm also a script writer. I also give out concepts. Hey, contents. Hiyo ni ngoso mimi. Ukisikia ngoso inapotea hivyo, njaa imeanza kuingia. Yeah, a content creator. What else? I'm also a director. We that is me and my colleague called Steve. We have a production house. We used to do plays at the National Theatre, stage plays. That's where I directed Jelamo. I think that's where Papa saw Jelamo from stage. Yes, Will B was part of it. I think I've actually directed many of these artists on stage. Yeah, and when I see them on screen, I'm proud.
You're proud.
Yes. So I'm a director, script writer, content creator, all that. You, as an actor, you can't just rely on acting alone. Yes.
Because kama sahi you are uko sana sana behind the scenes.
Yes, sana sana behind the scenes. But nikiitwa hizi shows zingine naenda. You asked about MC. Yes, I do MC events. I make a good corporate MC.
Automatically.
Yes, but I also do weddings. I MC weddings.
Hey.
Yes. In fact, my best best wedding was a wedding between Embu and Meru. Oh, there was one from Kirinyaga. That's when I realized Kirinyaga Kikuyu is different from the others.
Of course.
Yes. So I MC weddings. Yeah, I tried editing. I didn't go to school to learn how to edit, but I've done a movie. I've done 2 movies by then. And I tried editing. I edited my last movie. Which did well. Yeah, the movie was in Luo. I told you I come from both. Yes, I did a movie in Luo and a movie known as Kalausi. Those who don't know about it, you go look for it. It's on YouTube. Yes, Kalausi.
You have a YouTube channel?
I do not. In the next few weeks actually, I'm coming up with one because I was working on some content. This is the reason why I don't have a YouTube channel yet, because I thought everybody was just shooting for the sake of. I wanted to come up with something unique and I found it. In fact, when you came, we were just discussing this with my partner. You met my partner. So we're going to there's a YouTube channel coming up soon.
watu wagoje
with the content that is probably different from what you've watched there. Watch out. Yes.
So mtu tuseme anataka kukuitia jobs kama hizo anaweza kufikia wapi?
Job kama ya MC. Facebook Juma Anderson.
You active?
Yes, very active on Facebook and Instagram. I'm not very active on Twitter, but I pop in and out. Unajua, hii social media you pick one that works for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Facebook has been working for me. So just look for me, Juma Anderson. Utaona hii sura mbaya ikikusikia hapo. There are so many other Juma Andersons, but when you are keen enough, you check the profile, you'll find, and you can check my pictures. The way you see me here is the way I am on my social media handles. So Facebook, Juma Anderson. Instagram, Juma Anders. Yes. Twitter, where I'm not very active, still Juma Anderson. Yes.
Nice.
Oh, by the way, nilisahau kuambia tulifanya kanini. I was a vixen juzi.
When?
Na Winja.
I saw that song ya Winja.
Yeah, that lady.
Is a yes or no?
Yes. Your Valentine song.
Your Valentine song.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a very nice song.
Yeah. Good thing about Papa Shirandula crew or actors is that we were as a family. So we are still in contact. You find that a month doesn't elapse before we call each other. Like I talk to Kawera nearly most of the time. Yes. Thank you very much for being a wonderful audience and for taking your time and your bundles to watch this channel. Keep supporting this young man. He's still very young. He might be your son-in-law in the nearby future. If you don't support him now, sasa.
You never know.
Unataka kuleta mtoto wako akae kwa ndoa na haina pesa?
Kijameni, support him.
Yes. And don't just by watching, subscribe, right?
Subscribe pia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Tumeshukuru sana na Mungu akubariki sana na afungulie milango.
Thank you very much.
Amen. Now guys, hope you have enjoyed our show today with Juma Anderson, and I'm so grateful because of you guys, the way you have shown love kwa program zote za Kamuhunjia show. Now remember, we have Emmaus affordable homes and properties, and we are selling a 2 project which we are calling it Sunview Estate. Is a 1 hour and 24 minutes drive from Nairobi, and all you need to do is, own this property, which is costing 299,000 Kenya shillings, a 50 by 100 piece of plot or an eighth of an acre. You don't need to have this amount, like the total amount 299. You just need 10% of that amount, which is 29,900 to acquire this plot. Guys, what are you waiting for? Own Sunview Estate today with just 10% of 299,000 Kenya shillings. And we also have a project in Makutano. We are calling it Tumaini Gardens, a 50 by 100 piece of plot, which is going for just 350,000 Kenya shillings. And of course, you don't have to have the entire amount. You just need 10% of the amount, which is 35,000 Kenya shillings, and acquire Tumaini Gardens, which is a 1 hour and 24 minutes drive from Nairobi. Remember, this project is very suitable for agriculture and construction of houses. Remember, you can acquire this plot. All you need to do is just call Emmaus Affordable Homes and Properties, and our mobile number is 0710455421, and acquire these plots, Sunview Estate and Tumaini Gardens today, and enjoy a very flexible payment plan of up to 6 months interest free, or you can choose your own plan, whichever you want, and enjoy a very flexible plan with Emmaus Affordable Homes and Properties. What are you waiting for? Call us today or visit our offices at Jewel Complex, 4th floor, room 404. Thank you guys for watching Kamuhunjia show. Until next time, bye bye. God bless you. Pamoja sana. Na of course, kama unataka msanii mwenye, by the way, niitishengani hawa wasanii. Ukitaka msanii yoyote unaniitisha leo na waletea the next program. Thank you guys. And of course, if you want to have a video shoot, if you want to shoot your wedding, your dowry, your anything and inahitaji shooting and editing, call Himadot Production 0775664715, and God We bless you.